And baby, we can talk all night, but that ain't getting us nowhere. The snow is really piling up outside. I wish you wouldn't make me leave here. I poured it on and I poured it out. I tried to show you just how much I care. I'm tired of words, and I'm too hoarse to shout. But you've been cold to me so long. I'm crying icicles instead of tears. So cold. I'm crying icicles instead of tears, you guys. Tried to have a live stream last night. Nobody showed up. I see you guys are coming in now. That's nice to see you. Mino Onagoshin. Good evening. And welcome to the show. I'm so glad to see you. You have no idea. BOOZHOO. Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, a podcast about Ojibwe language and Ojibwe culture. I am NANABOOZHOO. And I wanted to step outside before we get started today. And I wanted to say a little prayer to my Creator. Of course, I need to say BOOZHOO to Wisani. Hey, BOOZHOO Niji, how you doing, brother? John Redcorn. So, MJ Hoa. Nice to see you again, MJ. James Shagobe. John Redcorn. Hello, fellas. How's it going? I watched then it cut out on me. Oh, is that what happened? Oh, okay. Yeah, something went wrong last night, and I was doing a podcast for a while, and nobody showed up, and I was like, what happened to everyone? Was it the rapture, and I didn't get caught? Were all my friends from the BOOZHOO crew suddenly pulled up into heaven, and I was, Anyway, I'm going to say a little prayer. Put out my tobacco. Oh, excuse me. I'm burping during a prayer. That's real sacrilegious. Thou shalt not burp. It says it right there in the Bible. Alright. BOOZHOO, get your manadu. Taga odapanan niwi asema. Hello, Great Spirit. Accept my tobacco. Taga we duka wishin. And do minowe dibakok. Please. Help me to speak well tonight. Thank you for listening. Thank you for healing my grief. Dash. And thank you for listening. I'm grateful, Great Spirit. Yeah, you never know. You never know when it's going to be your last day on earth. You have to live. Let's eat, drink, and be merry. For tomorrow, we may die. 'Cause everybody's got to go sometime. Everybody's gotta go sometime. Hey, Jim. BOOZHOO, Jim Dunn. Hawan, Papa Wagosh. Hey, Papa, as I see you, buddy. A story stranger than fiction is our heritage. Boy, I'll say, huh? I'm starting to think history is a fiction. At least what they told us. But the truth is stranger than the fiction. Oh, man. Everybody's gotta go sometime. Is it just me, or does it seem like people are dropping like flies? You know, every day the news is like, hey, somebody else has died. Hey, look, this person over here has died. Oh no. Somebody's brother died. But I guess it's probably always that way. I mean, somebody's always dying. Everybody's gotta go sometime. What do you think happens when you start your journey? I mean, there's all kinds of crazy stories of people with near-death experiences. You know, they go flatline, and then like Nikki Sixx in Motley Crue. Guy overdosed on heroin and then left his body. He could see himself and the ambulance guys. And he came back in his body. I've known reputable witnesses, elder ladies who've told stories of their heart stopping. And they float to a big light. I knew one lady said she woke up and she was in heaven. But it wasn't like what they portray in the movies. Actually, you know, I've never really seen a movie where they talk about heaven. I don't know why I said that. I mean, I think we all got a kind of a stereotypical idea of clouds and pearly gates or whatnot. I think Hollywood is much more comfortable dealing with what hell probably looks like than what heaven looks like. They know, well, I'm never going to go there. So. Anyway, I suppose I'll go in. Start the show. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. BOOZHOO! Hi, sweetie. Well, hi, NANABOOZHOO. You ready to come inside? Yeah, could you pick me up? You got it. That's one to teleport. Make it so, number one. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome NANABOOZHOO. Hey. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Natasha. How are you? I'm doing great. How is it outside? Oh, it's beautiful. It's snowing. Well, yeah, I guess I could just turn around and look out the window. Yeah. I want you to look behind you. It's a window there. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful winter night. Hey, it's the first day of, March? It's March already. March. Ona Bunny Jesus. Ona Bunny Jesus. Today is the Ojibwe word of the day. Ona Bunny Jesus. I couldn't be bothered to update the Ojibwe. Oh, really? You don't have it? No, I don't have it. I was annoyed last night that nobody watched our live stream. Well, it sounds like it glitched out or something. People wanted to watch, but they couldn't. Yeah, that's what somebody said, like Jim or James. Yeah, James said, I watched, then it cut out on me. Oh, I hope it doesn't cut out tonight. Yeah, me either. Or me too. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the lovely and talented Natasha. Ekadon BOOZHOO, say hello. Ni Winnie Mushane, my sweetheart. BOOZHOO Gakina Awia. Hello, everybody. Mino Onagoshin. Good evening. Mino Onagoshin. Hey, Friendship's here with a Mino Onagoshin. Well, BOOZHOO, Friendship. What's going on, Friendship? It's nice to see you. Welcome back. Jim said, I was watching it last night, I think. Oh, you might have been one of the 4 people who showed up randomly. But I found myself, it was kind of like you invite a party, you have a party, and you invite your friends, and nobody shows up, and you're like, was it something I said? People are getting sick of you dissing NASA. Yeah, people are tired of me saying that we didn't go to the moon. But today is Abatu, sabatu, sabatu, say. I got to say. Abatu, say. But I didn't update the day. Anin, Ijiwe Bud Dibakuk. How is the weather this evening, sweetie? Today's weather report is brought to you by the lovely Natasha. Well, today is clear to partly cloudy skies, and it looks like, well, it's snowing now, but I think I wanted to say it will snow soon. Oh, really? Yeah. Tonight's phrase of the day is we zogipon wayiba. Wayiba! It will snow soon, but it's already snowing. Yeah, when we put that up, it hadn't started snowing. So it's snowing now. Zugipon megwa. Zugipon megwa. It's snowing now. Zugipon nungum. It's snowing today. Yeah. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. We. Okay, so here's a little Ojibwe. Real easy way of saying like it will or it did to put past and future into a word. We have gi and we, huh, sweetie? That's right, baby. You tell him. I'll tell him. If you want to say something like yesterday it snowed, you'd say gi with a G. Gi zugipon. It snowed, past tense. But if you're going to say it's gonna in the future, you say we. We zugipon wayiba. Wayiba. Wayiba McIntyre. Nah. Wayiba. What's her name? Reba. Reba. What kind of a name is Reba? I don't know. Wayiba. Soon. Very soon. Soon, sweetie. Soon. Soon we will re-record the Ojibwe Counting to 10 song. Is that the plan? I think that should be the next, like, serious production we do. We'll get the boys involved and Michael. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Lyons. I didn't even introduce you. Sorry, buddy. Oh, that's fine. Rockstar cartoonist. Say hello. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the show. What do you think, Michael? You want to do a new counting to 10? We can get you on the guitar or something. Or I could play the drum. Or you could play the drum. I know how you like to. Hey, we could do a show where you show off your piano playing skills. You know, I just learned how to play Purple Rain. I heard you. That was cool. Coming up soon, Michael Lyons will be playing piano songs in one of our streams. Natasha and I will still be rocking on the guitar songs. Yeah. But if you want to count to 10 and you want to let's say you have a little baby in your life. Yeah. And you want this child to learn to count to 10. I think a really good way, sweetie, if you actually love your children, yeah, would be to buy Michael's book, Dog and Maingan, Counting to 10 in Ojibwe. Bejig nijnes way ni win. Nanin en gold was way. Nij was way. Nish was way. Jungus way and a midas way. We will teach you. La hoka hey. Beware the Ides of March, says Papa Wagosh. Yeah, man. You best beware of them Ides of March, sweetie. What's an Ide? I have no Ide. I got no idea. What is an Ide of March? Is it Ides? I've heard that term, but I don't know. It sounds like an Irish thing. I don't know. Is it bad, Niji one? We are getting the same storm here tomorrow. Uh-oh. We zugipun wayabe here too, says Friendship. Friendship's in the heart of the storm. The rest of the country is really getting hit by blizzards. Even states that aren't used to it, like California and I guess Utah has mountains. They get snow, but it's a rough winter. And it's only a few weeks away from the first day of spring. Yeah, I know. But it always feels like winter in Minnesota on the first day of spring. Yeah. Teseros. Hey, bonjour, Teseros. Mr. Day Tomas. Bonjour. He says, bonjour, Nanaboozhoo, Natasha and crew. The 15th of March is the Ides of March. 15th of March. Beware of it, sweetie. Was that the first day of spring or something? Maybe. I don't know. Hey, Paul. How you doing? Nanaboozhoo. Do you know what the Ides of March is? No, I don't know what it is. But I do know how to rock and roll all night and party every day. Yeah, I know you do. Let's not get into that again. Paul Stanley, you guys. How you doing, people? He cracks me up. I know, you love Paul. I do. Anyway, so there's that for Ojibwe. And, here's something I wanted to get into. This is a very interesting topic and something people will want to listen to. On tonight's show, hey, sweetie. Yes, my love. Would you like to take a call? Oh, hold that. Yeah, what line? On line 2. All right. Caller, welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. You're on the air. You have made an ass out of me for the last time, you little pig. I beg your pardon? Huh? Who is this? Oh, this is Nanaboozhoo from the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. Is this Alec Baldwin? Oh, yeah. I thought I was calling my daughter. No, you called the Nanaboozhoo podcast again. Oh, your phone number is very similar to my daughter. She was supposed to be there when I called, but she didn't answer. She probably screened the call. I need your help. I'm going to go to jail, man. I thought you kind of got off on some technicality or something. Yeah, but still, it ain't over. It ain't over until I walk. Have you been paying attention to the Alec Baldwin fiasco? You know what? I did at first, but now I kind of lost interest in a weird way. Yeah, me too. What's going on with your trial? I barely paid attention. Well, they want to say I killed somebody, but I didn't kill anybody. She was my friend. The gun killed her. Oh, yeah, that's the defense. Guns are dangerous. We need more laws. Yeah, but I didn't shoot her. I wasn't the one. I didn't pull the trigger. I didn't shoot that gun. Hey. What? That rhymed. Maybe I could write a children's book. What do you think? You think I should write a children's book? No, I think you got enough on your plate. No, it sounded kind of like Dr. Seuss. I wasn't the one. I didn't kill her. I didn't pull the trigger. I didn't shoot the... Wait, I can't do it. I don't think that'd make for a good children's book. Do you, sweetie? A children's book written by Alec Baldwin about shooting? No, maybe not. Michael, don't you hate that, how celebrities are always releasing children's books? Yeah, it's really kind of an unfair advantage being super famous. Yeah. Anyway, I bet you he does release one at some point. Well, my wife, Hilaria, she wants to write a children's book. Oh, is that right? Hillary? Hilaria. You know, she's Spanish. Yeah, I know she likes to pretend she's Spanish. Have you seen that? Yeah. Hillary, she thinks she's from Spain. Yeah. She got kind of caught in her lie. She's always faking a Spanish accent. I know, it's hilarious. Anyway, you want to learn some Ojibwe while you're on the show? Yeah. How do you say goodbye in Ojibwe? Well, we don't really say goodbye, Mr. Baldwin. I mean, you can say goodbye to your career, but in India, Anishinaabe Bamadazian, in the Indian life, we don't say goodbye. We say, I'll see you again. Giga Wabamin. Minowa. Well, then I guess I'll have to say, Gigawabamin Minowa. I'm gonna call my daughter. Tell her she's a little pig. Yeah, don't do that. Well, she better pick up this time. Gigawabamin Minowa Nanaboozhoo. Yeah, you too, Alec. What a crab. Yeah, he's a very unhappy man. It is. Hilaria. Yeah, hilarious. Isn't it hilarious? Hilarious. It's hilarious how she pretends to be Spanish. Yeah, she's all, ooh, mamma mia. I got 8 kids from Alec Baldwin. What? Allegedly. She doesn't look like she's had 8 kids. No, she doesn't. They probably made those kids in a lab. Gigawaba min minawa equals see you again. What's a song about saying goodbye? 'Cause goodbye doesn't mean forever. Yeah. What's a better song about that? Get out of here. So anyway, so what are we going to talk about? We were going to talk about death. Yeah. No, seriously. Really? Yeah. When I was putting out the tobacco, I almost started with my nightly routine. When I fall asleep? Yeah. I always say the same prayer. I've been doing it since I was a kid. It's probably just it's probably like self-hypnosis. But I lay in bed, and for a split second, I think of Metallica. Yeah. And then I go, now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, I pray to God my soul to take. Oh yeah, that's from that song. Yeah, well, it's also I was praying that when I was a little kid. It helps me fall asleep. But it does. You end the day every day kind of thinking for a second, I sure hope I don't die while I'm asleep. Because, if you die in a dream, that's it. Yeah, how could they possibly know that? I don't know. Did they interview somebody? It was like, excuse me, sir. I noticed you're dead. Were you dreaming of dying? He's like, yes, indeed. Before I died, I was falling and I hit. And therefore, yeah, I don't know why they say that. How could you possibly know? Great bedtime routine. What's your bedtime routine? Well, my bedtime routine, I always go brush my teeth. I put on my jammies and I brush my teeth. And then I go feed Bagheera one last time. Yeah, I know. He doesn't need it. I know, but he's gotten used to having a bedtime snack. And then I shut off, sometimes I'll wash the dishes or whatever, but then I'll shut off the lights. And I go to bed, and then Bagheera cuddles up. And I watch about 10 minutes of South Park. And then I go to sleep. Do you have trouble falling? Do you put on a CPAP machine? No. Oh, are you surprised that I don't sleep with Natasha? You guys, we're not even married. This generation. I know, everyone assumes that we're doing it. When I go to sleep by myself, because I'm not married, you guys. Not everybody lives in sin, okay? Oh, yeah, my evening routine is almost exactly like that. How about you, Michael? Same thing. What a strange little house we have here. What do you mean? All of us living together. We're like Three's Company with our comatose roommates on the fire over there. Yeah, wake up, you guys. Hey, fellas, wake up. Paul, you want to wake up them? I can't wake him up. Yeah, so anyway. You know what I was going to do today and couldn't be bothered? What? We've got the technology. I know how to do this. I could create a special effect where I blow up. What do you mean, blow up? Like a piece of dynamite. And I wanted to do a bit tonight. I'm ruining it right now. Where I accidentally blow myself up and I wake up in heaven. Well, sweetie, don't die. Yeah. But then I thought, well, I'm kind of starting a whole storyline there if I die. That could be the movie. Could be the movie. Yeah. What about this? What? I'm just kind of thinking out loud now, you guys. If for some reason, and it looks like the live stream's pretty well attended right now. There's 9 people here. It's pretty good. But if for some reason YouTube's tired of our stream and doesn't share it, and we wake up tomorrow and we realize we only had 9 viewers all night. Yeah. And I'm not threatening anybody here, but if we decide to stop doing so many live streams, maybe we'll just do once a week. Yeah. We could film a mini movie where I actually die. And then wake up in heaven? Yeah. Hopefully heaven. And then go on an adventure there where I see my grandma and princess. That would be insane. How about we write a story where I die, I wake up in heaven, and I see Princess again, our old pet cat who passed away. And then we have a conversation, and then somehow Princess sends me back to Earth. That would be insane, but yeah, let's do it. All right. We'll probably never do it. I know, but you know. Come with me. Friendship's 36 now. Well, 36. That's a fun age. 30 or 6-year-olds think they're middle age. That's right. That's when people have a midlife crisis. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting so old. I'm 36. It's like I've been 18 2 times. I'm 56. Take a look at the future. These are tomorrow's eyes, just as much as we are as yesterday's. Yeah. Tesseros says, I hope to make it 66. Tesseros is an old fart. Tesseros is still fighting bulls at 65? Yep. I can't believe a 65-year-old bullfighter. I know. Tell that to everyone who died with dark hair, Papa. Yeah, you don't want to die with dark hair. But I don't know, man. Why don't you know? I'm trying to decide if I want to somehow work this into going up to heaven. I'm kind of feeling like maybe I shouldn't. Really? How come? I don't know. Should we play Snow on Skin? What do you think, Michael? What? Should we play your song, Snow on Skin? You guys going to sing Snow on Skin? I think you sing this with Emily. Yeah. What's Snow on Skin about? Well, it's kind of about how the present moment never lasts. The present moment never lasts. Yeah. And my past, I can't remember where I've been. And it's like snow that dissipates and melts on your skin. My past, it just melts away. Really? You don't remember the past? No, man. I live in the present. Really? No, I'm actually kind of stuck in the 80s, but the song's about forgetting the past. All right. This is a song by Michael Lyons, and it's called Snow on Skin. And the road is closed, still the cars pull in. Now the day is young, so we begin again. And I shut my eyes to what might be, a cool recess beneath these old pine trees. I don't remember where I've been. My past dissipates like snow on skin, and it's cold outside. Let me in. Our past dissipates like snow on skin, snow on skin. From what I've seen, nothing's meant to last, but I can't move forward, and I'm living in the past. But I've come so far, and run so fast. How long do I have, and how long can I last? I don't remember where I've been. My past dissipates like snow on skin. It's cold outside. Let me in. Our past dissipates like snow on skin, snow on again and again, my friend, the end.
Oh, BOOZHOO! Well, here we are. Welcome to heaven. My name is Natasha. Oh, you were expecting St. Peter or somebody? No. I'm the one who'll decide. Here's the big book. Is your name in the book? Were you a Catholic? Sorry. No. BOOZHOO, Natasha, Ninja. No, I'm not. I'm not. I don't work up here. I just teleported up to heaven. Wanted to see if my cat was here. Princess, here, kitty, 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 kitty. Princess, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. I should have brought up a little can of, what's that? What do they call that? Fancy Feast. That was her favorite cat food. Chicken gravy Fancy Feast. She was weird. She preferred the chicken flavor over the fish flavors for some reason. Bagheera's all about, like, fresh tuna. But Princess, she liked chicken. Anyway, Princess passed away about 5 years ago now. You ever have a pet pass away that mattered to you? I know some people are like, yeah, of course. Hunting dog. And, he didn't go fetch, so I shot him. And, some people don't care. Some people, they have a pet who's like a family member. Who's like a best friend. Who's like your baby. That's what Princess is like. Little white cat. And when she got a little white cat, she was an old white cat. She lived to be like 19 years old. But when she finally passed away, I took it really hard. I took it hard because I didn't even understand why I was taking it so hard. It wasn't my first death of a loved one, but it was my first death of a pet. Maybe that was it. But it was comforting, and I knew I would say stuff like, I know that it's probably just a rationalization or something. I wasn't very religious before my cat died. That's when Princess died, I started praying again. And I reaffirmed my belief in heaven. And I knew I was doing it to comfort myself, but I couldn't bear the idea of there not being an afterlife. And I just thought, well, and there's nothing like having your pet die and seeing one moment where the pet's alive, the next moment where your pet's dead, and you realize, she left her body here, but she's gone. When death happens, that's when you notice that, yeah, souls are real. Jabay Yug, souls. Your Manadu, your spirit. That's real. And cats have it. Dogs have it. Even ants and leeches have souls. They don't seem to have much of a brain, but there's a moment when you can tell the difference between a live leech and a dead leech. When the soul's in the body, it's alive. When it leaves, it's no longer alive. They come to the land of everlasting happiness. There's no Bible for pets telling them what happens if you're a good dog and what, heaven will be like for you. But I believe there's animals up here waiting. It feels like it when you love somebody who dies. It feels like they're waiting for you. Grandma! Hey, Grandma, you back there? I sure hope so. I don't smell any food though. Usually at Grandma's house, she's cooking. Usually you can at least have. It at least smells like coffee, but no. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. Picture, if you will, the Twilight Zone. MJ says, focus on living. Yeah. Living after midnight. Rocking till the dawn. Suppose I could put out some tobacco since I'm up here. Since I'm so close, I should probably pray. BOOZHOO Nusana Wakwing Abian. Hello, our Father who art in heaven. BOOZHOO Gitchimanadu. Hello, Great Spirit. Nin Aya Natasha. It's Natasha. Your daughter. Gindanis. Your daughter. You probably know someone called Nindanis. That means my daughter. Nindanis. But Gindanis. Gi means you or your. Gindanis. It's Gindanis. It's your daughter, Natasha. BOOZHOO, how are you? Just wanted to put out some tobacco and tell you how much I appreciate everything. Ni miigwetchiwendam gitchimanadu. I am grateful, Great Spirit. Miigwetch gaiji kakinekeku. Gaiji chikean nungum. Thank you for everything that you do today. That you did today. That you will do tomorrow. Miigwetch for taking care of us. Every month somehow we keep our heads above water and the bills get paid. Miigwetch. Miigwetch for keeping me healthy. You know, I had to use a teleporter to get to heaven today. Because my body's just too darn healthy to die. I appreciate that. Thank you for my health. Miigwetch. Gagagay. Niwi gashkendamoen. Thank you for healing my sadness. Thank you for... I mean, you know... When you get through, like, grief... by the way, this is for the young people. Auntie Natasha's Nibwakawin. Auntie Natasha's wisdom. I'm not talking to somebody older than... I'm not talking down to my elders. Like Taceros de Tomas. On God. But when you come through grief... and you realize that your father helped you through it, that he was the one footprints in the sand for a while there because you were lost your mind to grief, you could say, Miigwetch gagage niwi gashkendamoen. Thank you for healing my grief. But still realize that even though you heal, you know, you might still have a scar. You might have a scar you can talk about. Yeah, you know, that cut healed up. But it doesn't mean you go back to being the way you were before. You're still going to have a scar. And I accept that. So I say, thank you for getting me through my depression, my grief. Not just Princess, but all of them so far. Please help me get through the next one. And I know that I'll still have a scar. There may come a day when I see a photograph of Princess or Grandma or Oni, and it'll make me cry because you got a scar. Well, that doesn't mean you're not healed. And I think you can kind of tell if you're healed. And you're healing from a grief is when you've noticed how much you're changing. And hopefully, I know in my case, I changed a lot, but I became more of who I really was. If that makes any sense. You change, man. Anyway. Miigwetch gitchimanadu. Thank you, Great Spirit. Miigwetch. Gabizandawiyek. Thank you for listening. Apenge. Amen. As I walk along, I wonder what went wrong with our love, a love that was so strong. I've been walking in the rain. Sometimes people can have grief over a breakup. A breakup is like a death. Me, I have grief about hair in my eyes. But yeah, if you break up with somebody you really loved, It can be a jolt to your system, a shock. I'm grateful I never got married because I never got divorced. I hear divorce can be really, really painful because it's not just you and your significant other who get divorced. You're also letting down your whole family. You're letting down your partner's family. You're letting down your kids. You're letting down... You're going to lose most of your friends. You're going to lose most of your money. You're going to have to move. It's devastating. And it can break your heart and give you grief. Gush gain to mowing. But just like when somebody dies, and you go through the process, and you heal, and you get to the other side. If you get to the other side, usually you get to the other side because Kitchen Monadoo, you're just helping you through. Or your guardian angels, or who knows. But when you limp, you finally get to the place where you realize, I'm not dying inside anymore. And I'm recovering from my grief. You'll look around and you might notice you're wearing your hair differently. You listen to different kinds of music. You might notice you've made a new friend. Things will look different. And they might be in a really great way. And that could start a whole kind of guilty thing too. Where you recover from somebody dying and you feel guilty that you're not crying anymore. It's like, who am I that I'm cracking up? I don't even care that Princess died. Or worse yet, you move on. You get a new cat. How dare I try to replace my beloved princess with a new cat? You can't replace your loved one who died. But then it occurred to me one day, and I thought this was really, really true, really profound. After Princess died, I didn't want to get another cat for the rest of my life. I was too sad. I was like, well, forget this. No way I'm going to go through this feeling again. What a horrible thing to get a pet. To love something you know is going to die before you do. Nope, no thank you. And for, a while, a couple of years, I didn't. Then I heard a little voice in my ear, a little voice in my head. I heard a message in the wind, I don't know. It occurred to me. And I think it was probably Princess from heaven telling me this. But I heard the words. Yeah, it was Princess. I heard the words, you don't honor me by never getting over me. You don't honor me by never getting over me. And it feels like that sometimes, like, oh, I loved her so much, I never want to forget. But that's no way to honor somebody you loved. They don't want to be sitting up in heaven looking down on you going, wow, you're still crying over me? Are you out of your mind? Would you get another cat? And then it occurred to me, the greatest tribute you could give to your last pet who passed away is to get a new pet and say, this is in tribute to the memory of Princess. I'm going to release you from jail. That's what I said to Bagheera when I went to the cat rescue place. I was like, okay, I'm here to break you out of jail. I'm taking you home with me. And I came home and I showed him the painting on the wall of Princess. Or the photo, I guess, but I went, this is Princess. You're here because of her. And then he ran under the bed. I thought, it's a tribute. Because you're I hate to say it, your dead pet, well, wants you to give, if you gave a wonderful life to an old pet, in memory of that pet, give a wonderful life to a new one. And the thing is, you're going to get hooked on the new one too. Even a broken heart can learn to love again. No. All right, well. And then, hey, Surrealist is here. Bonjour, Surrealist. Oh, it must be heaven, because Surrealist is here. No. Yeah, I guess I better go home. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
Bonjour.
Hi, sweetie.
You ready to come down?
Yeah, can you pick me up and take me down to Earth again?
You got it. 1 to teleport.
Make it so. Number 1. Number Beijing.
Yeah, no kidding.
So here we are.
Hey, welcome home, sweetie. How was heaven?
It was heavenly.
Was it?
Yep. I ended up talking to my princess in grief again.
Yeah. Well, I think it's good, you know.
What do you mean?
And I think it's okay to talk about that subject a lot. You know, people, that's one thing everyone's kind of dealing with.
Grief?
Yeah.
It's kind of true. I mean, if you talk to anybody over 5 or 6 years old, they probably know somebody who's passed away. They're probably dealing with loss of some kind. Whether it's a pet, you know, or somebody else, like grandma, grandpa. I come from a long line of, dead people.
Yeah.
My ancestors, they were dead people. I mean, they were alive at one short, brief period. But my ancestors have been dead for much longer than they were ever alive. So one quality you have to say, oh, were your ancestors Ojibwe? It's like, yeah, when they were alive. But they're mostly worm food skeletons. What? No, I'm just kidding. Well, their bodies, who cares? But their spirits are in Abian. Heaven. Or no, they're in Gagagay, Minawanagozi Gay winning.
The land of everlasting happiness.
The land of everlasting happiness. Though the weather outside is frightful, the fire in this apartment. We can live in this house for 11 years, and I still feel like I live in an apartment.
I know. You can take the girl out of the apartment, but you can't take the apartment out of the girl.
Exactly. The fire is so delightful, and since we've no place to go.
Hey, sweetie.
Yeah?
There's a call for you on line 2.
Oh, really? I wonder who this is. Hello, caller. Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. You're on the air.
Hey, yo, Natasha, how you doing?
Well, Rocky, how you doing?
Oh, yeah, you can call me Sly.
Oh, that's right. So, sweetie, it's Sylvester Stallone.
Hey, Sly Stallone, how you doing? Hey, yo, NANABOOZHOO. I'm doing all right.
What's so awesome to hear from you? What's going on?
Yeah, well, I was watching the podcast tonight, and when you were up there in heaven, I wanted to know, did you see Adrian?
Did I see Adrian? No, I'm sorry. I didn't see anybody. I was just at the front steps.
Oh, yeah, because, Adrian, she died.
Yeah, I saw that. It was like in Rocky 6 or 7 or something.
Yeah. That was the time, she meant everything to me. And when she died, I was so sad.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was down in the dumps. But listen, Natasha.
Yeah?
I'm going to tell you something you already know.
What's that?
Life, it ain't all sunshine and roses.
It isn't all sunshine and roses?
Nope. I don't care how tough you are. You, me, nobody's going to hit harder than life.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
And it'll knock you down to your knees and keep you there if you let it.
Uh-huh.
But it's not about how hard you can hit. It's about whether or not you can take the hits and keep moving forward.
Uh-huh.
You gotta be able to take the hits and keep moving forward, Natasha.
Well, yeah.
Because, you can't go around if you're not happy where you're at in life, blaming other people, pointing fingers at him or her. That ain't you. That's loser talk. And you're better than that.
Yeah?
You know why I tell you this, Natasha?
Why?
Because that's how winning's done.
Yeah.
That was from my movie.
I know,
Pretty inspiring, though, huh?
That is really inspiring. You're an inspiration, Rocky.
Yeah, you can call me Sly.
I mean, Sly.
Yeah. Hey, let's see a Ojibwe word of the day.
Well, here's a phrase. Anin, Ishiwe Dibakuk. How is the weather this evening?
Anin, Ijiwe Bud, Dibekuk. Well, I'll tell you, I don't really care how the weather is. There was a time when I was in Russia and I had to work out and I just ran in the snow. And then I climbed a mountain and I was like, Drago! Because I was ready to fight that Russian guy named Drago!
Is that how he said it?
Yeah, that was his name. It was just simply Drago!
Why do you yell it like that?
I don't know. That's just how they told me to say his name. I think that's how you pronounce it in Russian.
Oh, okay. How is the weather out there?
Well, I don't know. It's kind of gray and snowing, and there's a crust on the snow, and there's a moon.
Hey, did you know that March is called Crust on the Snow Moon in Ojibwe?
Yeah, that's right. It's got Ono Boni Jesus. It's the crust on the snow moon. Or that's what Anishinaabe people call March.
How do you know that?
Because I watched the Ojibwe podcast called BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. I mean, forget about it.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad you learned that on our show.
Oh, yeah, it's a real good show. You got to believe in yourself and you got to fight.
Okay. Listen, I better get going, Sly. Here's another phrase. Do you remember how to say, I will see you again?
Oh, forget about it. If I was going to say, I will see you again in Ojibwe, I would say, Arrivederci!
No, that's Italian.
Oh, what'd I say?
You said arrivederci.
Then you would say, Gigawabamin, Minawa! I will see you again, Natasha.
Yeah, Giga Waba Man, Minawa, Sylvester Stallone. I will see you again.
Hey, yeah, you can call me Sly.
Oh, you mean Sly. Giga Waba Man, Minawa.
Yeah, forget about it.
Sylvester Stallone.
What a champ.
He is a champ. He's not in the new Rocky, though.
You mean the new Creed?
Yeah, it's just going to become Creed 3. There were so many, what's that called? Part 1, Part 2, Part 3?
So many sequels.
Sequels. So many sequels to Rocky that it finally, the name actually changed and every single character got replaced. And now it's called Creed 3. But there was a time you gotta fight for your right to party, says Surrealist. That's right. Teseros de Tomas. Teseros de Tomas. I'm going to write an opera, and the only lyric is going to be Teseros de Tomas.
That'd be brilliant.
Don't you think so? Teseros de Tomas.
Teseros. I can't do it. Teseros de Tomas.
All right, sweetie. Well, looks like it's about that time.
Yeah.
Michael, do you want to add anything?
Can you tell them about Patreon?
Oh, sure. If you'd like to support the show, check out the links in the description box. I noticed that when we post a video, not a live stream, they've got links to the Teespring right there in the description box with pictures of the cups, the t-shirts and stuff. Yeah, it's awesome. We're going to get rich now, moolah. No. But click on the links in the description. You can sign up on Patreon. If you sign up on Patreon, you can get a copy of Dog and My Ingun. Or for $20 a month, Ojibwe Words and Phrases. And that's all I have to say about that.
Okay.
You want anything, sweetheart? Love of my life, man of my dreams.
No, that's good.
All right. I'm landing the plane. Hey everybody. Miigwech, Gabis, and Dawieg. Thank you so much for listening. Dash, Miigwech, Gonna Wabieg. And thank you for watching. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Natasha. This over here is the rock star cartoonist Michael Lyons. Take it down. You know, anything, Michael Lyons.
Hey everyone, thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow.
And over here, star of the show, NANABOOZHOO! Ikatoon, Miigwech, Niwing, say thank you, sweetheart.
Miigwech, Kakinawea. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
And I will see you again. Giga Wabamin. Minawa. Ho.
I got no time, I don't know why. I got no tribe, you don't know why. I got no vibe, I don't feel right. I don't feel right, no, I don't feel the same way today. I don't feel the same way. North Dakota, wouldn't you rather live now in Minnesota? The days are short and the nights are colder, but she doesn't know because I never told her. I got no time, I don't know why. I got no tribe, you don't know why. I don't know why, but I don't feel right. I don't feel right, no, I don't feel the same way today. I don't feel the same way today. Okay. Pedestal until you are no longer credible, and I push you up so you can let me down. Maybe it's finally time to leave this town. I got no time, I don't know why. I got no